I never believed in ghosts. Not really. Sure, I'd heard the stories about Aradale Asylum, how it was the most haunted place in Australia, how over 13,000 people died there, how the place was so cursed that even the government just locked the doors and walked away. But I thought it was just urban legend stuff. Until I went there myself. It was part of a night tour I booked with 2 friends. Just a bit of creepy fun. We had cameras, flashlights, and absolutely zero expectations. But what I saw in there, what followed me out, has ruined my sleep ever since. We got there just after dark. The place is massive. It looks more like a decaying fortress than an old hospital. Vines had grown over the windows, and the wind echoed through the open halls like someone sighing. There were only 6 of us total, the guide, my 2 friends, and 3 other strangers. I remember the guide saying, "Don't wander, the spirits here don't like being disturbed." We all laughed. No one was laughing by the end. One of the first places we explored was the women's ward. It still had rusted bed frames lined up like a scene from a war movie. That's when we heard it. Crying. A woman's voice, soft, broken, coming from one of the locked rooms. The guide said, "That's room 18. No one's been able to open it in years." One of the girls in our group walked up to the door and froze. She said she could see someone standing on the other side through the broken peephole. A woman with her head tilted unnaturally sideways, just staring back. She took a photo. When we looked at the photo on her phone, there was no one there, but the shape of a handprint had fogged up the lens. The strangest part of the night happened when we entered the old stairwell leading to the top floor. That's when my flashlight began to flicker. I felt something brush past me, cold, deliberate. "Are you all right?" the guide asked. I nodded, but I wasn't. I felt watched. The tour kept moving, but I couldn't. Something made me turn back. That's when I saw her. A woman in a nurse's uniform, pale, soaked in shadows. She stood at the bottom of the stairwell, staring up at me. I whispered, "Hello." She didn't speak. She smiled, and then she vanished. There's a spiral staircase in the asylum locals call the Death Tower. They used to put dying patients up there, sometimes chained to beds, sometimes locked in isolation. The guide told us only 2 types of people go up there, idiots, and the ones who never came back. I was both. My friend dared me to climb to the top, so I did. Halfway up, my flashlight died completely. No light, no sound. Just the creaking of the stairs under my feet. When I got to the top, I turned around, and someone was standing right behind me. He was tall. His face was missing, like someone had erased it with a blur tool. Just skin. No mouth, no eyes. I tried to scream, but nothing came out. Then he stepped forward, just 1 step, and I ran. I ran so fast I tripped and scraped my hands. I didn't care, I just needed to get out. When I finally caught up with the group, the guide looked at me and said, "You okay?" I said, "Yeah." Just freaked myself out. He pointed at my arm. "Then how do you explain that?" I looked down. 3 long, deep scratches ran from my wrist to my elbow, like something had been holding me, digging into me. I hadn't felt a thing. We left the asylum at 1:30 a.m. By 2:30, I was back at home. Lights on, door locked, safe, or so I thought. That night, I woke up at 3:17 a.m., freezing. I could hear something shuffling in the hallway outside my room. My bedroom door creaked open. I grabbed my phone to use the flashlight, but it wouldn't turn on. Then I saw it, that same faceless figure, just standing there, watching. He didn't move, he didn't speak. He just stood and stared. When I finally got the lights on, he was gone. But the smell remained, like mold, like death. It's been weeks since that night. I still haven't slept properly. My bedroom door opens on its own now. My phone turns off randomly at 3:17 a.m. And every night before bed, I swear I hear footsteps pacing outside my door. I don't believe in ghosts, but I know something came home with me that night. And whatever it is, it's not done with me yet. Subscribe to Truth is Terror for more real horror stories told by those who survived them. Because the scariest stories are the ones that really happened.